The earth rumbled. A low growl echoed across the Reykjanes Peninsula. After months of anticipation, Iceland's fiery underbelly roared back to life. On the evening of December 18, 2023, a volcanic fissure ripped open the earth near Grindavík, a small fishing town southwest of Reykjavik. Molten lava, glowing a menacing orange against the dark sky, spewed high into the air, painting a scene both terrifying and magnificent. This was no ordinary eruption. It was a spectacle of nature's raw power, a stark reminder of the volatile forces that shape our planet. The eruption, while anticipated by scientists, sent shockwaves through the local community and beyond, gripping the world's attention. The eruption site, located just a few kilometers from Grindavík, quickly became a magnet for scientists and volcanologists, all eager to study this latest display of Earth's fiery breath. The air crackled with energy as lava fountains, some reaching hundreds of feet, danced across the landscape. Rivers of molten rock, glowing with an infernal light, flowed down the slopes, consuming everything in their path. The smell of sulfur hung heavy in the air, a pungent reminder of the powerful forces at play. This eruption was only the latest in a series of volcanic events that have shaken the Reykjanes Peninsula in recent years, signaling a period of heightened geological activity in the region. Scientists had been monitoring a buildup of magma beneath the surface for weeks, warning of an impending eruption. Their predictions unfortunately proved accurate, and the fiery spectacle unfolded with a swiftness that underscored the unpredictable nature of volcanic events. Lava, relentless in its advance, flowed like fiery rivers down the slopes, leaving a trail of destruction in its wake. The molten rock, reaching temperatures of over 1,000 degrees Celsius, or 1,832 degrees Fahrenheit, engulfed everything in its path, incinerating vegetation and reshaping the landscape with its fiery touch. The once familiar terrain transformed into an alien world of smoldering rock and glowing streams of molten earth. As the lava advanced, it posed a direct threat to Grindavík, the small coastal town lying in the path of the fiery torrent. The town, home to around 3,400 people, had long lived in the shadow of the peninsula's volcanoes. But this eruption brought the danger closer than ever before. The relentless advance of the lava, consuming everything in its path, raised fears that the town might be swallowed whole by the molten rock. The Icelandic authorities, well versed in dealing with volcanic events, sprang into action, implementing emergency response plans and ordering the evacuation of Grindavík. Residents, many of whom had experienced volcanic eruptions before, packed their belongings and left their homes, uncertain of what the future held. The evacuation, though orderly, was tinged with anxiety and a sense of disbelief as the reality of the situation sunk in. The town of Grindavík, nestled on the southwestern tip of Iceland, had always lived in a delicate dance with nature. Known for its fishing harbor and stunning coastal scenery, it also sat in the heart of a volcanically active zone. Yet, nothing could have fully prepared the residents for the sight of lava flows menacing their homes. The evacuation order, while expected, cast a pall over the town. Streets once bustling with life stood eerily empty as residents heeded the warnings. The air, thick with the smell of sulfur, crackled with a nervous energy as the glow of the eruption lit up the night sky. For many, the evacuation brought back memories of the 2010 eruption of Eyjafjallajökull, which, while further away, had disrupted air travel across Europe. This time, the threat was personal, hitting closer to home. The uncertainty, the waiting game with nature, weighed heavily on the minds of the evacuees. With the lava flow posing an imminent threat to Grindavík, a desperate race against time began. Authorities and engineers worked tirelessly to redirect the flow, hoping to divert the molten rock away from the town. Bulldozers and excavators roared into action, carving out channels and erecting barriers in an attempt to steer the lava away from populated areas. The fight against the lava was a monumental task, a testament to human ingenuity pitted against the raw power of nature. Earthberms, hastily constructed, offered a line of defense, but their effectiveness remained uncertain against the relentless advance of the molten rock. The air crackled with tension as workers toiled around the clock, battling fatigue and the unforgiving heat. The situation remained fluid, with the lava flow constantly shifting and changing direction. Each surge of molten rock brought a fresh wave of anxiety, a reminder of the immense power of the forces unleashed by the Earth. The fate of Grindavík hung in the balance, resting on the success or failure of the desperate measures being taken. Amidst the drama and destruction, a glimmer of hope emerged. The lava flow, while still active, showed signs of slowing down. The earth barriers, hastily constructed, seemed to be holding, diverting at least a portion of the molten rock away from Grindavík. The tireless efforts of engineers and volunteers offered a beacon of hope in the face of the natural disaster. The slowed advance provided a crucial window of opportunity, allowing authorities to assess the situation and strategize further protective measures. The sense of urgency remained palpable, but a cautious optimism began to surface. The fight was far from over, but this small victory against the forces of nature provided a much-needed boost to morale. Despite the positive development, the threat to Grindavík was far from over. The lava flow, though slowed, remained active, and the risk of further breakouts loomed large. The situation remained volatile, a stark reminder that the battle between man and nature was far from won. The evacuation order remained in place, leaving Grindavík a virtual ghost town. Residents, displaced from their homes, sought refuge in temporary shelters, their lives thrown into disarray by the volcanic eruption. The uncertainty of their future weighed heavily on their minds as they anxiously awaited news about their homes and the town they had left behind. The community, though shaken, rallied together, offering support and solace to those who had lost their homes or livelihoods. The spirit of resilience, deeply ingrained in Iceland's cultural fabric, shone through as neighbors helped neighbors, sharing what little they had and offering words of encouragement. The Icelandic government, accustomed to dealing with natural disasters, mobilized resources to aid the evacuees. Temporary housing, food, and medical supplies were provided, ensuring that the basic needs of those displaced were met. The focus shifted to long-term planning, addressing the housing needs and economic uncertainties faced by the evacuees. The volcanic eruption in Iceland captured global attention, with news outlets around the world providing extensive coverage of the unfolding events. The dramatic images of lava fountains illuminating the night sky and rivers of molten rock consuming the landscape captivated audiences worldwide, serving as a stark reminder of the awesome power of nature. Social media platforms were abuzz with updates, images, and videos of the eruption, shared by both professional photographers and amateur enthusiasts who flocked to witness the spectacle firsthand. The hashtag #IcelandEruption trended globally, reflecting the widespread interest and concern for the affected communities. The eruption also sparked a surge in interest in Iceland's unique geology and its position as a land shaped by volcanic activity. Scientists and volcanologists from around the world traveled to Iceland to study the eruption, hoping to gain a better understanding of these powerful natural events and their potential impact on the planet. Iceland, often called the land of fire and ice, recently experienced an eruption that reminded us of its unique geological position. Nestled on the mid-Atlantic ridge, a major tectonic plate boundary, Iceland is a hotbed of volcanic activity, with eruptions occurring every few years. The island is home to over 30 active volcanic systems, each with its own unique characteristics and eruption history. From towering stratovolcanoes to vast lava fields, the landscape of Iceland bears the indelible mark of its fiery origins. The Icelandic people have learned to live in harmony with these powerful forces of nature, adapting their lives and infrastructure to coexist with the ever-present threat of volcanic activity. Their resilience, ingenuity, and deep respect for nature truly serve as an inspiration to the world. The recent eruption near Grindavík provided a valuable opportunity for scientists to delve into the inner workings of our planet. By analyzing seismic data, gas emissions, and the composition of the lava, volcanologists were able to gain a better understanding of the processes that drive volcanic eruptions. The data collected will enhance our knowledge of plate tectonics, magma formation, and the dynamics of volcanic systems. This knowledge is crucial for improving eruption forecasting and mitigating the risks posed by these powerful natural events. Additionally, the eruption offered insights into the formation of new land as the cooling lava solidifies, creating new landforms and reshaping the landscape, which provides opportunities to study the processes involved in the birth and evolution of volcanic islands. The recent volcanic eruption near Grindavík served as a powerful reminder of the immense forces that shape our planet and the delicate balance between humanity and the natural world. In an era marked by concerns about climate change and environmental degradation, this eruption highlighted the importance of understanding and respecting the power of nature. It served as a call to action, urging us to prioritize environmental sustainability and to find ways to coexist harmoniously with the natural world. The eruption also underscored the importance of scientific research and international collaboration in monitoring volcanic activity, predicting eruptions, and mitigating the risks posed by these events. As the lava cools and the immediate threat to Grindavík subsides, the long process of recovery and rebuilding begins. The resilient people of Iceland, accustomed to living in the shadow of volcanoes, will once again demonstrate their ability to adapt and rebuild. The eruption, while disruptive and destructive, will also bring about new opportunities. The volcanic landscape, with its unique beauty, will continue to attract tourists and scientists from around the world. The fertile volcanic soil will eventually support new life, and the cycle of destruction and renewal will continue. This recent eruption served as a powerful reminder that while we cannot control the forces of nature, we can learn to live in harmony with them, respecting their power and adapting to the ever-changing landscape of our planet.